Hello, hi, my name is Zoe. I'm the Tipsy Psychic, and today we're going to talk about the cusp of Leo and Virgo with a Sagittarius. This relationship is a storm, full of intense thunderclaps and lightning, but also calming rain in between. It's emotionally volatile at times. And it lights you up. It brings out your Leo energy a little bit. That passionate side of yourself, that energy is intense. This relationship is stimulating, but it's never boring. You both might use art to keep things entertaining. If the background is moving, it's because I have a kitten who thinks that everything is worth climbing on and playing with, so sorry. But yeah, art, entertainment is for you. Going to an interactive art show might be a really good date idea, or taking a painting class might be cool. Even attending a fashion show would be cool. Or going to a museum, that might be a really fun date idea for you guys. So many ideas. When you first meet your Sagittarius, they will probably be more dominant and more in charge. But as time goes on, the roles reverse and you tend to be the one to become more dominant and more in charge. So you kind of like take over. Sometimes the best thing you can do for your Sagittarius is actually to focus on your career. Don't obsess about your relationship because you got this. You are the only one you need to convince that you are the best and you're amazing. Like, they already know that. Have some faith in yourself and it will rub off onto your Sagittarius. And soon you'll just be able to go like this and then this, and they will have it. Your needs shouldn't be put aside. Yes, your relationship is very important, but it means nothing if you don't take care of yourself. A Sagittarius would be a thrilling lover for you. You both tend to compete for the spotlight, and that's what I meant about your Leo energy coming out a little bit. Leos can sometimes need to shine brighter, and it's not always the case, but this combination will bring out that in you, and this can cause conflicts to arise. Going to a movie or seeing a movie for date night might be a really great idea when date night comes up and you want to have something to do. You both really like to keep things interesting that way. You both might seem like you're against each other, but that is so far from the actual truth. So you need to avoid your fighting if you want to be with each other. They're usually not as important as you think that they are. And you need to get really clear on who you are, because your Sagittarius is attracted to that person, the person who is unapologetically themselves. So if you want to get with a Sagittarius, you need to demonstrate that. Don't try to play it cool. If you don't seem invested, there will be nothing for you to invest in. A Sagittarius would be easy for you to fall in love with. As a married couple, you would make an excellent team. You take on things together and you work really well together. You're like a really good fit in domestic situations. Most of the time, you both really like to listen to music. In fact, you both might really like to listen to music and play music instead of being silent when you're hanging out together. So if you're spending a lot of time together, you might find that blasting the radio or listening to your favorite songs is better than just awkward silence, I guess, because silence can seem kind of awkward to you. You probably have experienced this at first when you've dated them, so you'll know what I'm talking about. You want to keep things interesting. Power struggles may be concerning in this relationship. You both take things way too personally for your own good. You need to learn to get through some of these spats if you want your relationship to survive. Maybe get some therapy or develop some self-awareness. I don't know. Strengthen your sense of self. It's sometimes not as easy for you to empathize with others. You can be kind of dismissive or cold when you're on a roll. But everyone has their own issues and their own ups and downs. You might not be as aware of your Sagittarius's desires and what they're asking of you. So you need to open yourself up to that more and respond with compassion, because your Sagittarius is a lot more like you than you want to admit. They make you want to experience things and feel passion and excitement. The truth will always set you free in this relationship. You will have your ups and downs, but being honest is the only way you will ever be a couple. It's important. Remember, it might take time for things to get better, but often the longer you are together, the better this relationship gets. You both would enjoy dancing together. Go dancing, take a salsa class, do a Zumba workout. Keep things spicy. Your insecurities can become an issue. You get into funks and you can be moody. And your Sagittarius will have to figure out how to put up with that. You can get in your head when it comes to them. You'll need to find a middle ground for this to be successful. It's okay to be a drama queen or a diva, but sometimes you need to tone it down. Don't stop being you in this relationship. Own it, but you can still be a diva and be chill. There will be times when you feel like they don't get you, but you get them. You understand their emotional nature. You both actually intentionally bug each other sometimes. You know how to poke at them, and they know how to get under your skin. Sometimes you'll aggravate each other for no good reason. You just feel like it. You want their reaction. Often when you're dealing with difficulties in a relationship and your relationship is on the rocks and you don't want to deal with the issues, you have a tendency to escape in one way or another. Whether that's partying or drinking or diving into a project or binging something, you just want to avoid facing it when you really need to deal with it. You can run away. Your relationship is pretty conventional most of the time. You need to stop focusing so much on what you don't have in common. It will tear you apart. You both try to avoid obstacles and then you turn to stimulating activities or distractions. You can actually be a terrible influence on each other now that I think about it. And you both sometimes really just need to deal with things by yelling at each other. I know. Sometimes you just need to explode and unleash whatever you're feeling so you can move forward. Because the more you avoid and the more you try to escape and run away from your problems, the more you have to explode or release. And that's how this works here. And for some couples, that's how they move forward in a relationship. They have these major moments where they are releasing a lot of tension and then it helps them move forward. And that might not be healthy for some people, but it could be very healthy for other people. Obviously, let's not say that abuse is okay. If it becomes abusive, that's never okay, all right? But there is a certain amount of expression that happens with this couple that needs to happen in order for things to flow freely. And when it's all pent up, then it's not working. As friends, you both would really enjoy walking your dogs together or volunteering together, maybe at the animal shelter. Your roots are often really important in this relationship, and family is really important to you. Jealousy can drive a wedge between you and your Sagittarius. You tend to lean on each other a lot, sometimes too much. At times you will question your relationship, but overall dating a Sagittarius wouldn't be that complicated. It's not confusing. A friendship with a Sagittarius might thrive if you both are athletes or you enjoy working out together. Perhaps you go to the same gym or you like fitness. Expressing your feelings gets easier and easier the longer you're together. You have a lot of faith in each other as time goes on. Things usually play out in a very traditional way with your Sagittarius. You both can play mind games with each other and drive each other crazy or even be controlling. And you might actually lack the self-awareness that you need in order to navigate the challenges that your Sagittarius throws your way. A Sagittarius will help you relax and let go. You don't have to stress out when you're with them. They get you out of your shell. As friends, you might really share a love for travel. Your Sagittarius may expect more from you over time, and they can actually be very clingy the closer they get to you. So be prepared for that. You might feel pressured by them to take the next step even when you are not ready. You might feel like you're rivals at times. You both actually tend to play games with each other, and often it strengthens your chemistry and brings you closer together. You both are artsy and imaginative, and you like to be silly as friends, but your friendships don't often fit with societal standards. You need to find your tribe and find a place where you feel safe to be yourselves. You both can do anything that you set your heart to. This is actually usually a more extroverted couple. You can change the world together and you really radiate this outward energy. You're magnificent. You get very absorbed in each other's lives and you like to interact as a couple. Communication is very important for this couple, and it's usually very good in this dynamic. So overall, that was really positive stuff. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to comment below and let me know what happened in your relationship with this person. Have you had an experience with this person? Do you have a crush on this person? I would love to know what your sign is and what your experience has been, and hopefully this was helpful. Yay! Bye-bye.